Hello to all, especially to those students who are watching this Mountain of Roses. So before I will start, let me introduce myself first. I am Paula Bensi. So, when you think about percent, you might think about shopping. When an item is on sale, it means the original price is reduced into a percentage, right? So, percents basically means is a part of a whole. More specifically, it is 1 out of 100. If you want to write 50% or 50 parts out of 100, it will look like this. So, the sign percent must be the right side of this number. So let's have another example. 25% means 25 per 100. So of course, it is called per 100 because out of 100, we have 25 boxes that is or that have color green. So next is 100% means all because all the 100 boxes are colored green. So we have to solve this. 100% of 80 is how much? So always remember that percent is 1 over 100. So to solve this, or to get the answer in 100% of 80s, we have to simplify. So 100 divide 100, of course, is equals to 1. So 1 times 80 is equals to 80. So next, calculation trick. This little rule can make some calculation easier. So x of y is equals to y percent of x. So 8% of 50 is how much? So 8%, x is equals to 8 and y is equals to 50. So to solve this too, 8 divide 100 times 50. So 8 divide 100 is equals to 0.08. So 0.08 times 50 is equals to 4. Next, a percent can also be expressed as a decimal or fraction, and half can be written as 50% and percentage. 50%, so 50%, so percent sign must be in the right side. As a decimal, 0.5. How? So 50 divide 100 is equals to 0.5. Next is as a fraction. So of course, 1/2. So next is calculate 25% of 80. So let's do these examples. So it is already written here, 25 over 100 divide 25 divide 100 is equals to 0.25. So therefore, 25 times 80 is equals to 20. So 25% of 80 is 20. Next, 15% of 200 apples are bad. So how many apples are bad? So 15% divide 100 is equals times 200 is equals to 15 times 200 over 100. So 15 times 2, where we get 2 because 200 divide 100 is equals to 2. And then 15 times 2 is equals to 30 apples. So 30 apples are bad. Next next example is the number 18 is what percentage of 90? So step 1. Solve the equation 90 times x. The x is 18. So x is equals to 18 over 90. 18 divide 90 is equals to x is equals to 0.2. So step 2. Multiply 0.2 with 100 to get the result. So 0.2 times 100 is equals to 20. So let's answer this. Let's solve this in step 1 and 2. Step 1. Write 75% as a decimal number. So how to write 75% in a decimal number? So 75 divide 100 is equals to 0.75. So it can be solved in this. So since we have 100, so 75, you can move 2 places to the left. So there, it became 75. So divided 150 by 0.75. So 150 divide 0.75 is equals to 200. So the number of 150 is 75 of 75% of 200. That's the answer, 200. Now, what is the decrease or increase? So, what is the percentage increase from 50 to 75? So, to answer this, let's have a formula to follow. So, percent increase is equals to new amount, which is 75. This is the new amount, 75, minus the original amount. The original amount is 50 over original amount, which is 50, times 100. So 75 minus 50 divide 50. So times 100 is equals to 50%. So that's for the increase. Another, let's go to the decrease. So what is the percentage decrease from 160 to 40? So percentage decrease, so percentage decrease equals to original amount. Don't forget that. Original amount minus new amount. The original amount is 160. The minus new amount is 40 times 100 over 160 original amount. So 120 divide 160 is equals to 0.75 times 100% is equals to 75%. So, a skateboard reduced 25% in price in a sale. The old price is 120 US dollar. Find the new price. So let's find 25% of 120 dollars. So 25 divide 100 is equals to 0.25 and times into 120 is equals to 30 US dollar. So 25% of 120 US dollars is 30 US dollars. So the reduction is 30 US dollars. So take the reduction from the original price. So 120 minus 30 is equals to 90. The price of skateboard in the sale is 90 US dollar. So 90 US dollar. Okay? So next, what is 25% of 1 kilogram in grams? Solution. 1 kilogram is equals to 1,000 grams. So we all know that. So 25% of 1,000 grams is equals to 25% divide 100 is equals to 0.25 times 1,000 is equals to 250 grams. So next, percent comes from the Latin percentum. The Latin word centum means 100. For example, a century is 100 years. So, well, it's true. Century is 100 years. So we have practice exercises. Let's try this one to answer. Question and answers and decimal into percentage. So find the value of the following. 30% of 100. So let's try to solve this one and let's find out if we get the correct answer. So 30 of 100. So we only choose this two. That's two, the 30% of 100. And that's 12 and 1/2 of 900. So by the way, that's as this is percent. So we only choose these two given questions to answer. So let's see if we get the correct answer. So 30% of 100. So how to solve that in the easy way? Of course, we don't need to bring pen and paper in the mall. We solve there. Okay, this is one and right. So we have to make our own way or in our most convenient way to solve that easily without those things. Okay, so my way in solving that problem is the less of how much less and 30% of 100. So how do we pay or how much do we need to pay in 30% of 100? So the price is 100. So the less is that what we are looking for. So let's solve that one. 30 divide 100 because percent is per 100. Since we have already the 30%, so we have to divide that one. So the answer is 0.3. But in my way, my idea is since we have 2 0 in 100, I don't need to divide that. All I need is to from here I assume that the decimal is here since we don't have decimal in the upper portion. So I move 2 places from left to right. From right to left. So I put the decimal here, and in that way I have already the answer, which is decimal point is here, and the answer is 0.3. Right? So 0.3. So 0.3 times 100. So since the original price is 100, so the SM, we just assume that things is less than 30%. So the SM is less. The dress, the less 30% of 100. So the original price is 100. So we times that into 100, and the answer is how much? 30. So 30 less. If we have a 100, so we're less 30. So only 70, we pay 70. Okay, so next question. Though that 12 and 1/2% of 900. So always remember that of is used as a multiply. So this stands for a multiplication. So 12. So we cannot directly solve this one because this is fraction, right? So we have to find the decimal in 1/2. So what do you think is the decimal point of 1/2? So we have to divide that 1/2 divide 1 divide 2 is equals to 1 divide 2 is equals to 0.5. Okay, so we have already the decimal number. So 12.5 times so we can also use this trick. So since 100 is 20, so since we have decimal here, we can move from right to left, two numbers from left to right, from right to left. So we put decimal here. Okay, so we don't need to divide 100. Okay, so 0.125 times 900. 900 is so much. How much do you think? So it is 112.5. So since the given questions is decimal, fraction, we had to make this a fraction. 1, 2. So what is the fraction of 0.5? So of course it is a 1/2. So 1/2. So 112.5 or 112 and 1/2. So let's see if we get the correct answer. Didn't. So the question number 1 is 30% of 100 is how much? So 30 is less 30. And question number 5, it is less 112.5. So when the example for this one, when we buy a shoes and it cost 900 pesos. So since the less 12.5% or 12.5%, your 900 will deducted in 112.5. Okay, so you only pay 700 plus. So it's a big help, especially today. Some of malls have already a sale. So we need to wise and get to have the proper and the correct computation of percent. So next, we move to the next questions. How much percent is each of the following? So percent, we are looking of percent. If the shoes or the ball pen is cost of 50, so how much percent did the mall less of 5? So because we have less 5 pesos, so because we'll less 5 pesos, we just assume. Okay, if the ball pen you wanted to buy is 50 Philippine peso, and they said that they have less in 5 pesos. So how much percent? So we will solve that one. We pick a little question, this one and this one, and the other you can solve it in your own practice. Just practice. Okay, so 5 of 50 and 40 of 120. So let's try to solve that one. So 5 of 50. So in the easy way. I like easy way. So 5 divide 50. So how much is 5 divide 50? It is 0.1. Okay, so 0.1 times how much? Of course, 100 is constant since we are computing the percent times 100, and it is 10. So 10% the mole given to less the ball pen. So remember that the answer is 10. Let's see if we have the correct answer. Next is 40 of 120. So 40 of 120, okay, correct. So 40 of 120. So 40 of 120 is how much percent? How much percent did they less? Am I correct? It seems like that. So 40 divide 120, how much? How much do you think? It is 0.3333. 0.3333. So 0.333 times 100 is equal to how much? 33.33333. But we only get this 2 digits. I mean 4 digits. And from the left, in decimal, we only get 2 digits. So 33.33%. So 33. Wait. So 33.33% in 40 of 120. So let's see if we get the correct answer. First is 10 and the fourth is 33.33%. Alright, we get the correct answer. 10% and 33.33%. Since you have already know how to solve or how to compute a percent. So now you can go to mall and shop since it's already December. So I am preparing myself to receive gift from you guys. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy, or rather you've learned something about this topic, this lesson, a percent. So thank you so much for joining me, and God bless. Mountain of Roses. Bye bye.